everyone, so I'm back with another Temu haul. So I'll just show you what bargains I got. So first of all, I have, this is a selfie stick and a tripod in one. I only have a tall tripod at the minute, so I thought this would be easier if I need to put my phone on the table or if we're out or something. Obviously there's a selfie stick, it's quite self-explanatory. But on the bottom it also has the tripod stand. There is a light. Oh no, it's a button to press. Sorry for to take a picture. Haven't really checked it out yet, so you're seeing it when I'm seeing it. So it's quite robust, it's quite solid. It doesn't feel like it's going to break too easily, and that was £2.15. So I think that was quite a good buy. It's just something just for me to mess about with and just see if it makes filming any easier. Next up we have, it's almost the end of the school year, so we do teacher gifts because the boys, my two youngest boys, I only do them for them. Sorry, tongue-tied. My eldest son is in secondary school, so we don't really do gifts then, and we just do them for the primary school teachers. So for my two sons, I've ordered this little bag. It can be a pencil case, a cosmetics bag. The teacher can use it for whatever they like, really. I ordered 2 more of these previously, and then realised that one of my boys has 2 teachers, so I needed 3 altogether. So this is just the 3rd one, so I can get, I'm just going to fill them with chocolate, and I also, let me just tell you the price of these first, and that was 86p, and I think it's quite good just for a little gift. They can just repurpose it for whatever they want, when you use it in the classroom, use it at home. And I'm just going to put chocolates in each of them, and I also, in each one, I've ordered 3 of these. Just little wooden hearts, if you can see. Oh, it's going to be backwards, I think. It says, behind every child that believes in themselves is a teacher that believed in them first. So I thought they could just hang that in their classroom or just take it home. And they were only 50p each. I thought that was just a bargain, just to fill the bag up. Next up, I have this cute little bookmark, which I'm very excited about, stupidly excited, but it's just a little coffee cup, if you can see. It looks like the coffee's spilt, and then, hold on, let me just get a book and then I'll show you what it looks like. So you put the, obviously, you know how a bookmark works, but I just thought, it just looks so cute because it just looks like you've spilt your coffee in the book. And that was, let me just double check, that was £1.97. So it's a little bit more than you would usually spend on a bookmark, but it's very cute. And I think it's faux leather, the actual coffee part. I thought that was quite cute. Next I'm currently learning to drive still. It's taken me a few years, I know. I've only been learning we've had my car for almost 3 years. But I haven't been doing any lessons with a driving instructor. My husband's just been taking me out generally once a week at the weekend. My mum comes to watch the boys. And I usually go out and just have a bit of a drive around. After we've paid for all our holiday and everything, then we're going to start, I'll do my theory test, and then we'll start paying for an instructor to take me out just to show me the last bits that I'm not too sure of, and obviously everything that you need to know to pass your test. So anyway, so my car is a little black car, and I'm obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas. Anyone that knows me will tell you the same. So this is to add to my collection of my car. It's Jack Skellington themed, my car, mostly. And then I have an Oogie Boogie on there at the minute. I have Jack inside the car. And this is just to go, this is Lock, Shock and Barrel, which if you're a fan you'll know. And this is just a stick somewhere on the outside of my car, because I don't care if it looks tacky, I love it. And it's my car, so. And that was, let me just find it on my phone. That was £2.24. And they all stick pretty well. I've had a few different ones. This one feels quite solid and robust. So yeah, so that will be going on my car. And then next I have, we're having a bit of a heat wave. it's stopped now at the minute. We're back to rain, and we had hailstones the other day. Massive downpour of hailstones and thunderstorms. And so we're back to dismal weather again in the UK. But I'm hopeful that we're going to have a nice summer. So I've bought this ice cube tray, which just comes in 2 parts, which makes the little ice cube balls. So you just fill it up in the top there. You can see the little holes. And then obviously when they're frozen, you just take that off and just clip them out. So I thought that would be quite good if we ever get the heat. And that was 31p. I mean, it doesn't feel altogether too solid, but it's just to freeze ice in. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong, can you? And because they're balls, I think they should come out easy enough anyway. So that's going to be something to try. And on the subject of ice cubes, I got this one. This ice cube tray. So obviously it's in a tub. So it comes with the 2 inserts. And you get a little scoop, obviously to get your ice out. So when you have frozen your ice cubes, you can then turn the tray around. If I can figure it out. I haven't figured it out yet. So turn the tray around like this. And then what I'm gathering is, I don't know if it works with just the one tray in, but you're supposed to be able to push it down and then it pops the ice out into the tray. I'm not sure how well that'll work. But either way, I could just take the tray out and just pop them in. So I just thought that's quite cute. Just a little tub then, so you can do quite a few trays rather than filling up one tray and then you've got to wait for it. And just a little scoop is just cute. And that was £3.17. They do them in all different colours. It feels quite robust, as I said. So if you want to have a nice little novel way to store your ice, and I think that's quite a good idea. And then hopefully, again, if we have a nice summer, I bought these for my boy. Well, I've just bought 2. I didn't buy one for my eldest because I'm not sure he'd be that fussed, to be fair. He doesn't really spend that much time in the garden. He likes to be on his own in his room a bit more. He's 12 years old, but has autism, so he likes to have his alone time. So although he'll come down, he'll join in the garden for a little bit. It's 5-10 minutes and then that's it. He's back. He's winding his brothers up. He prefers to just be on his own, just kind of be in and out in snippets with them. So I've got these. I've got 2 of these, which are just, and I saw somebody else on YouTube that I follow, and she had bought similar to these and wasn't expecting much, but said that they were brilliant. So I'm hoping that these are going to be as good. So they're just the bubble machines. I need to put some batteries in. So you get the little tray for the bubble solution. You put the gun in, obviously, and then you lift it, and then obviously it shoots out loads and loads of bubbles. So when I see, or when I get a chance to check, I can't do it when the boys are not here because they'll be upset that I've done it without them. So once I've tested them, I'll put a little video up just to show if they're any good. And I think they might have a little light on because there's a little bulb at the front there. So as I said, I've ordered 2 of those. They come with a little instruction leaflet as well. But that just mostly tells you about the battery and stuff. So I'm sure it's going to be self-explanatory anyway. And they're £2.33 each. And I mean, they feel solid. Obviously my boys are very rough and that lot with things. They tend not to deliberately break things, but obviously they're boys. They're just a bit boisterous sometimes. But I think that they should hold up, hopefully, to their roughness. And then next I got this little plug-in rechargeable fan. Just a little compact one. I thought I'd just slot it in my bag so it gets too hot. And it's quite, I haven't charged it, it's already got a little bit of charge anyway. So it comes with a charger lead, and you get a little stand that attaches on the bottom. You just stand it up, which it stands pretty well, I've already checked. But you've got 3 different settings on it. The first one's quite fast, to be fair. The second, and then the third. And that's really nice and cooling. And then obviously the off button. They do them in a blue or a pink, so I thought I'd just get blue because if the boys do want to use it. Not that they mind pink. One of my boys absolutely loves pink. So this was £2.37, and I mean, if it lasts one summer, it's, yeah, you shouldn't really be throwing away a load of things, but if it just lasts and it works well, then that's fine. And next I got another t-shirt, because as my husband will probably tell you, I definitely need more. And this one's just a plain grey t-shirt with the hearts on, and it just says on it, one day at a time. I just thought that was just, it's quite cute. I like the colourful hearts on. So, and again, it's just a cotton fabric. It's nice and weavable, and these fabrics usually wash pretty well. I haven't had a problem with them. I've gone for grey. Usually I mostly get black tops. I have one brownish one that has a coffee print on, and I obviously have my other grey vest that I got in one of my other Temu hauls. And this one was £1.88. I mean, £1.88 for a top. You just can't go wrong, in my opinion. And they will always wash well, so I'll always just keep buying tops from them, I think. I haven't had a problem at all with any of their tops. And these are a little bit different, the next thing that I got. These are moisturising heel socks for your feet, obviously your heels. So you're supposed to moisturise your feet after you showered, had a bath, and then you pop these on, so you can see I'm showing you the inside. So it feels like a kind of silicone type thing. So you just slip it just over your heel, and it's supposed to keep the moisture in. I guess they're just like the normal moisture socks, but I can't sleep in socks. So I thought, because this only goes on the heel and doesn't cover the toes, then I might be able to bear having them on at night. But I can't, sometimes I get quite restless legs and feet, so I'll just see how I get on with them. If not, then I could just wear them maybe in the evening before I go to bed, just for a few hours, and just see how I kind of get on. Because obviously I'm always on my feet. As I said, I don't drive yet, so it's a lot of walking, so I could do with softening the skin a little bit just so it looks a little bit nicer when I'm in my sandals. And they were only 67p, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. They look a little bit strange, but hopefully they'll be okay. And these I kind of got just because they came up on the suggested things. Now, I have seen these before on Amazon, but they're quite pricey, and I wasn't quite sure whether they'd really just be a little gimmick or just a little, just something that is kind of pointless, but it's just for aesthetic reasons, I should say. So these are hinge lights for your kitchen. These came up on an extra deal, so I got, I think it was a certain percentage off of them, as well as the price they already were. So these just clip onto your cupboard hinges in your kitchen. That bit just clips on. Well, the back bit comes off, and then you screw that bit through, I'm presuming. There's a little screw there. I'll just let my husband figure that out. This is why he loves me. But I got the ones that came with the battery, because you can get them even cheaper without the battery. But because I got the extra flash kind of deal anyway, it worked out the same with the battery for me. And there's just a little light, so there's a thing I need to pull out on the inside to get them to light up. Oh, hold on, let me just see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there we go. So this bit clips onto your hinge, and then you clip that onto the light, and then when you've got the cupboard shut, there's no light. Sorry, that was a little bit bright. And then obviously when you open your cupboard door, it lights up inside. As you can see, it's quite bright. Try not to blind you. Yeah, so it just lights up what's inside your cupboard. So, I mean, in the evenings, I feel like it just saves you putting the big light on. I'm going to have to take the battery out of that now, because obviously I've taken the piece of cardboard out. So it just saves putting the big light on, I thought, and it just might look quite nice. But I wouldn't have probably got them on Amazon prices, because they're quite pricey. But these, for the whole bag of 10 with the batteries, was only £2.39. So I mean, it's an LED and just the battery. So if the batteries are not any good, and that's what I have to replace because they don't last very long, at £2.39, it doesn't matter if I've got to pay a little bit just for the batteries. And they're just like little doorbell batteries, really. So they're just the tiny ones. So They don't cost a lot at all. But I thought, yeah, £2.39. I haven't told my husband I've got these yet. So I'm sure he's going to roll his eyes and have fun fitting them. Unless I can figure out how to do it, obviously. And then last of all, I got a wooden sign to go above my front door, just on the wall. And it's, I'll have to turn you around, I think, so that I can show you. So, if you can see, sorry. It's a wooden one, but as you can see, so it's really nice. But obviously it was packaged in bubble wrap, but not in a box. So obviously this one has come apart. This is, obviously it said love you bye. And then obviously this one has, because the V there is very, I mean, that was never going to survive coming all the way on a flight and everything. So, but because it's been stuck on the wall, you get this roll of double-sided tape as well. Because it's been stuck on the wall, I think I'm just going to stick it in place as close as I can get it. And then I'm just going to get a little bit of black paint and just touch up the areas where you can see. And I still think that's going to look nice. It's just like a little decorative thing. I'll just turn you back round. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's just a little decorative thing really, but I just thought I'll just stick it. I'll see how it looks, touch up a little bit where the paint, obviously where it's broken, and just see. I think they could have just done with coming in a box rather than just it was in a bubble wrap and then an envelope. It just needed to be boxed really. But it's the risk you take, because the packaging is not always that great. But when you want to buy things cheaper, you've just got to take the risk sometimes. And that was only £2.16. So if that's the only thing in the order that's just no good, then I can live with that. But as I said, I think it should be fine anyway when it's all up on the wall. So that's it for my Temu order this time. I hope you have enjoyed looking through all my things with me. If this is the type of thing that you like, then please like and subscribe. And I'll hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.